voucher. I'm telling you, man, you're gonna need the North Pole to cool us off, man. For sure. Yours, let's go. To my hideaway. Some things that I wanna say, but it's only for you and me. Some privacy. Can I take you over to my hideaway?
Telephone voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight here to Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
Ole si tulanga pitusili ole tau. Ole la fo me ole pe patala olo. Ona fa ngale fa tau i olo e au nga mo ainga.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai ele sa so fo tau ele si sa.
Ni kia foi sa we mo mawina ni foi au nga fo ala mai le tala fo voucher. Ila wana fa tau ma me te mga oi. Ile voucher.
Dai mo le talo pa voucher. Ua mau ele apusu se wa fine. So se paro loa fa ngo fie. A me se le te ferwa i malo telefoni. Tai mi uma. Ai lo la fo merkes ona ino do tama ore ainga.
Fa te tu la vole tala fo voucher mo le foi au nga fo fa tai. Ma lo la le tampai.
Pa tai talo pa voucher. Teki talo pa voucher.
Talofa love everyone. Malore so for Maumalangi e mama. And a warm Pacific greetings to you all who have just tuned in. It's Monday and I'm hyped and I'm looking forward to another week. Feeling a little bit meh, but you know, it's okay.
Well, you had a very full-on weekend though, didn't you?
Oh my gosh, yes I did. But so did you.
Oh, I think mine was a little bit more full on in a different way. On Saturday morning, I went for a 6.3 kilometre hike, which is not something I do every weekend, but it was so worth it. And it was raining, it was pouring down, it was windy. But that just made it even sweeter, just getting to the top. And I was like completely soaked. I went with my friend. I didn't take a raincoat jacket. He did. And so he gave me his raincoat jacket. So I was nice and dry underneath. But by the end of it, he was completely drenched. So thank you so much, friend.
Thank you so much, friend, for taking care of friend. You know what? And I love the photos, actually. And I think it's really important. I think we've been talking about it every single week. You know, Monday to Friday, we're always trying to find new ways to get your stuff out there. You know, it's been difficult. I know we are still kind of in a confused type of lockdown system at the moment. And I know that everyone is kind of a little bit over it, but the cases do continue to rise daily. So we still need to kind of make sure that we're okay. But the other thing that was, that happened over the weekend for me was, I had some really, really good family time.
Yes.
And it was some much needed family time that sometimes we kind of, the whole year we're busy working and we forget that we actually have a family that we need to accommodate to celebrate. And we did celebrate a very special birthday, a cousin of mine who turned 50. Can you believe I have a 50-year-old cousin?
50.
She's 50. And you know what? She celebrated it. I was so in awe with the celebration. I swear, she was just all over the place on that day. Like, she was just like 3 outfit changes. 3 outfit changes. And, you know, I just looked at her and I was like thinking, how amazing is it to be 50 during lockdown, and she's just out there going, I'm living my best life. She didn't let COVID rob her from her celebrations. I think we were over by a 0.5 of a person, but we still had a massive celebration. So once again, happy 50th birthday to Miss Anananai. And if you are celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And I think it's just really interesting on that point that you raised earlier that we've recently been feeling a little bit meh. Yeah. And that's a lot more people than usual have been feeling a little bit meh. And I'm wondering if it's due to lockdown fatigue or if it's just, you know, coming towards the end of the year. So a lot of people are feeling that end of year burnout. But let us know in the comment if you've been feeling the same way, because Pea and I, we've been saying to each other that we haven't felt like our usual bubbly selves. Possibly we are still that person on camera, but off camera, we're not as bubbly as we usually are. So we're just wondering, are you guys feeling the same way? And if you are and you have some sort of remedy or solution or advice, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. And you know what? Well, you know, over the next couple of weeks, when we're going to start wrapping, you know, for Christmas, and of course we are planning towards our next year's show, but we were thinking, you know, there are some things that a lot of us would love to get some advice on. And I know that I would probably be writing.
Cheeky smile is coming out. Like,
and I know I'd probably be writing to myself, hey, dear Pea and Claudia, I've got a little sticky situation that I'm in. What are your thoughts about it? Send in those DMs. I know Millie has a few issues about me not being the dog lover that she is. Millie absolutely loves her dog, and I'm actually quite scared of Millie's dog. And I saw a recent post. Yes, I rolled my eye, but I saw a recent post, and it's nothing against the dog lovers, and I fully understand. So Millie, I know Millie might be like watching, thinking, why are you scared of your dog? And if you are if you own a dog and you're thinking, how can Pea or others overcome their fear of dogs? Right, send us whatever it is, or if you're having problems with your children, we won't have the expert advice, but we will definitely do our best. We'll have the life advice. So I'm just thinking,
but that's a really good advice. So if you do have a sticky situation or need anything that you want our advice on, instead of putting it in the comments, send it to us through DM. We'll keep you anonymous, and then we'll talk about it on the next show, and hopefully we'll give you a solution to whatever sticky situation you're in.
Because you know what, sometimes the experts, yes, they've got the best advice, but it may not necessarily be the advice that you are looking for. So you know, sometimes I'm like looking for expert advice, and I'm like looking at them and like, actually,
Do you sometimes, I don't know if other people do this, but do you sometimes go to a certain person with the situation because you know that they will give you the advice that you want as opposed to the advice that you need?
You know what? You're right.
I think that happens more often than
But then sometimes maybe here on Pea and Claudia, we can kind of, what do you call it? We can be the two that you can come to, and we can give you I can give you the bad advice, and Claudia can give you the responsible.
And we can alternate as well, though.
Yeah, I think we can. And it'll be perfect. You know, it'll be nice to, and it'll also be nice to see what actually on everyone's minds, because sometimes you guys are hiding behind your comments there, not speaking out. So just let us know what you think, and we'll definitely be doing a segment moving forward, especially during this time while we wrap up for Christmas. But let's go into our sponsors. I do want a massive shout out. A massive shout out to all of our sponsors. Massive shout out to all of our sponsors. If you are sitting there and you've come up with the best idea during lockdown, and whatever it is, if there's a light bulb, don't worry. A lot of small businesses were birthed during lockdown last year, and they're pretty successful now. The Generator, one of our sponsors, is out there trying to help you become that successful or the next big thing. So if you've got that idea and you need a little bit of a push to help you and your small business, hit up the Generator. The Generator is where they're bringing Kiwis' ideas together. So they've got a program that may be able to help you, but you need to contact the Generator directly. But otherwise, I think I've got a few business ideas up on my sleeve that I might message and see if I can get help for. So message the Generator. Otherwise, thank you, whawhetai lava, to the beautiful whālute of Pacific 40. Talofa vouchers. Don't forget, if you need to send something overseas to your ainga in Samoa, do so with Pacific 40 Talofa voucher. Anywhere in the world. Anywhere. If you're in a cafe, if you're locked at North Pole. How about that, North Pole? So if you are sitting at the North,
chilling out with Santa Claus at the North Pole,
then get in contact with Pacific 40. Yeah. And if you are in Samoa and you're like, right, this Christmas I'm going to do the full island, the full trip. Guess what, guys? Fuel up with Malta or Samoa Station. The friendly team will be able to help you get around that island quicker than Santa.
That is a pretty bold claim you're making there. But if Bear says it on Blue TV, it must be real, guys.
Be real. But yeah, no, it's been a pretty wicked weekend.
It's been a good weekend. And I just want to say a shout out to Mina, who says, hi, girls. So, hi, Mina.
Hi, Mina. And we had the awesome team there again on Friday as well, all of the vax. But guys, let us know your feedback with regards to Mina. What do you want to know? Do you have a sticky situation that you want answers to? Like, I'm having boy problems at the moment, that kind of stuff. Or what's the best dating tip for singles? Spill the beans. Spill the beans. Guys, we're going to go into a quick break. But straight after the break, we're going to be talking a little bit about business. Something happened last night where I wanted to be that superhero for some small local businesses. And wow, did that blow up in my face. So guys, tune in and we're going to talk a little bit about that and how COVID has affected all of us small businesses. Stay tuned, guys.
Tau tua ma le au nanga le mot tau sa mo service station nei tona i matu. Ma tau te utuina lo ta vale ma le tele o nisi o matu au nanga i se ese. Ai le ngata foile ma tau te sia ke ina fo i lo ta vale.
te sapala ia foi suau. Mo lau tapani. A fai foi o vai pa o sa. A wala te pon ma tu te sapala ia foi e mo lau tapani. Mo lau no posila fia. Mua ta pela o ta vale pe auto. Lua ta pela o telefoni i tai me utu ina lau tapani. Ma le vaenga mulu. Mana tua fo e matua I fasa ina lo tau maftapa ai no fuanga fa pe. Ota Samoa, ore mo ota Samoa. Ma do te fia e au na pe mo o Samoa. Maftaila fia mai. We'll see you again. God bless. Samoa, ore mo ota Samoa. Ma do te fia e au na pe mo o Samoa. Maftaila fia mai. We'll see you again. God bless.
Talafalava, everyone, and welcome back to BluTable Podcast. I just want to say a huge shout out to our girl, Lissa, and she says she's starting her morning with gratitude. Starting her morning with gratitude helps her heaps when she doesn't feel like working, and I could not agree more. And Lissa's actually running a very, very unique, I guess you could say, boot camp for 4 weeks. Now, instead of it being about your body and losing weight, it's actually a boot camp targeting your mental health and your mental well-being, because you can't have a healthy lifestyle if you have an unhealthy mental state of mind. And I'm going to be doing it. It does start next week. So if you are interested, just send us a DM and we'll flick you through the details. And also want to give out another shout out to Stevie Misa, who is tuning in as well. Thank you so much.
Yeah, massive shout out. And I have to agree with Lessa. Lessa, I love that. I love that attitude. I think I need to sleep earlier so that I can wake up feeling a little bit more amped. Otherwise, I love that advice from Lessa. And it's right. It's right. She's right. Absolutely, 100%. Because I agree. I think that, yes, it's great to lose weight. Yes, it's great to look great and look good. But I think it's also important, especially during these times, that we get the mental health right. A lot of people must be hitting that Mondayitis today, right?
I haven't heard that word for such a long time.
Get rid of the Mondayitis. But let's talk a little bit about the business. I know that there's been an article that's been posted up by New Zealand Herald over the weekend where it's stated that more than 26,000 businesses here in New Zealand have just vanished and have just disappeared, which is such a sad number to see, especially for our small businesses.
26,774 businesses. That means 26,774 families have now gone without that stream of income and without that stability. Now, that is huge. When you think about it, a high school will probably have around 2,000 students. So around 20 high schools. That's a huge.
That's a massive number.
That's a number that should not exist.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? We can sit here and continue to blame and point the finger and be like, well, it's this person's fault. It's the government's fault. It's this person's fault. We're not even, I'm not even going to get into the blaming, the finger pointing and blaming whoever it is. Last night, I decided that I was going to try and be a hero, which I swear blew up in my face. I posted something and I'll read it out quickly. It says, if you're a small business or know anyone that needs a little online push, I would love to help promote you over the next few weeks, prior to Christmas, so that you can get that Christmas rush as well. No charge. This is all in the spirit of Christmas, loving Christmas. Just send through a DM. Last night at 2:00 in the morning, I was flicking through DMs of people tagging that they wanted small businesses to get a little bit of exposure. And I couldn't breathe, because this morning I posted up 15 small local businesses, not just here in New Zealand, but also over in Australia as well. And I swear that was only 15 from what I received 2:00 last night. There's still so many people that have messaged through, and it just goes to show, how many people actually need some kind of exposure. So, and my hope, the reason why I did that was I was just trying to kind of support. I don't have a big following like others, but it's enough to kind of get a little bit of exposure, right?
Definitely. And I think just to reiterate, every time we do have a guest on the show, we always tell you to like, love, follow, and share their product, their services. And I think, you posting 15 different businesses on your page this morning, I think that just goes to show that liking, sharing, following a person's page is actually a lot more valuable than you actually think it is. Yeah. And it only takes an individual a couple of seconds to do, but it means a lot to that company. And so if you guys are out there and you have the time, which everyone does, okay, just head over to, local businesses, small business pages, like, share, follow their content, and.
Yeah. Well, you'll be surprised what's actually out there. I mean, I've just learned that there's, another natural product, which
Love
is
natural products.
Talofa. Sorry, where is it? So it's Talofa Samoa natural products, and they actually do really good, skin products. So we've actually, while I was doing all of this last night, I thought, what, the opportunity has definitely, been presented before me. So I'll double check if they needed any kind of, to share their story here on Blue TV as well. So a massive shout out to all of this. But, also I do want to say thank you to Alani Alo. You may
love Alani.
We love Lani. You may recognize him from his number one hit, the music, and he also won. I think it was a top New Zealand artist.
Oh, there's a few awards that he won.
There's been a few awards that he's won. But Lani actually reached out to me last night as well, and he shared it, and he also said, look, if you are a small business and you do need that exposure, hit Lani Alo up, and he was 100% behind me. And for someone like Lani to really humble himself down, to use his platform to help small businesses, that said, like I was sitting there like in tears, like thinking, how amazing is it that he has offered to be a servant to these local businesses. So a massive shout out to Lani. So my hope, my prayer is that those hit ones, other people all the influencers who have, they're hitting the millions with their, following, just spare a few, five spaces of your massive following to share. Our small local businesses, that's all they need. It's just a little exposure. If they get a couple of sales from you, man, that's massive.
It makes a huge difference. Yeah. And if you are watching and you want to promote your product or your services, or if you have a friend that you think would like to promote their product or service, just hit us up, and we would be more than honoured to have them on the show, have that chat with them.
Or send the details, and we'll drive out there and.
Definitely, yeah. Our table and our platform is open up to you guys all. So just, let us know. Like, I remember last week, it was so much fun. We drove out to Satay Noodle House in Papakura, and that was really, really cool.
And the food was
really
so good. My gosh. But I just wanted to quickly make a shout out to, here are the 15 that we've loaded this morning. So Sugar Overload, made with love. We've got... we've got some lash. There's so many lash places out there. Beauty houses, Moana Lash Official. We've got BFF Boutique in New Zealand. We've got Talofa, Samoa Natural Products. We've also got Kapitinga Kitchen. They do pies and desserts. Oh my gosh, there's heaps here. And we've got, okay, here's one of my favorites, Local Gears. Okay, I posted, I think, yesterday or the day before that myself and my sister-in-law wore the same outfit.
That's always fun.
No, it's not. And
Was
it's
it one of those who wore it better moments?
I thought I wore it better, but I didn't want to say that, but I thought I did. But everyone thought Siolo did. So avoid that. Avoid wearing the same, gears as everyone else. So support your local. We've got, this is pretty, Staunch for Desire. That's a pretty cool label that I've seen that we posted up today. We've got SHM. Okay, see, these are these young kids with their
SHM XXV Shmoo
Mint.
Schmixy. I don't know.
Check out my Instagram.
It's just showing my
page.
age, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's showing my age too. But then we've got another cool one, and I love this one too, which is Chasing Limits. That is a pretty cool. I love that label, so I'm gonna go and check that one out as well. And then of course we've got Celebrate Aotearoa.
I've seen this.
Love them. She's doing exactly the same thing, sharing local artists. She's created a space for them and they're located in the heart of Otara. She's also been here on the show, so check it out. Oh gosh, the best Christmas present, like real authentic stuff. There's real authentic.
And I just gotta say, especially with local businesses, get in there quickly, guys, because unlike these big corporations, local businesses only have a set amount of product to sell. And we did have Tania from Cason's Creations on the show recently, and I said to her, I'm going to purchase this and this and this. I waited, guys, and then when I was going to go and purchase it, the item that I really wanted was sold out.
Yeah.
So just get in there really, really, really quickly. I did manage to get a hold of them eventually, but get in there very, very quickly, guys, especially with local businesses. Worth it, but don't wait.
And look, while we're on that subject, be a little bit patient as well. Yes. I know everyone's like, this is why we wanted to support local businesses. And then when we support them, let's show, I'll use my hand, right? This is a small business, right? Yeah, this is a small business. They have 5 people operating.
If they have 5 people operating.
Most of the time, 1. Okay, they only have 1 person operating a very small business, okay? So, then you've got the big corporate. Guys, do the math. What's 5 plus 5?
What is 5 plus 5 there?
I don't know. That's 10.
But no, yes. Like think about your local McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
You have your cashier, you have your cook, you have your cleaner, you have your manager, you have the person that looks after the customers. You have a whole entire list of different roles within the company. And then you have your accountant, and the list goes on, right?
The marketing team.
But with a local business, you have the one person that wears multiple hats, okay? So you've got that one person who is your marketer, your accountant, your CEO, your communications PR person. They also have to, actually pack all the items and then drive out to the post shop and send it to you, make sure everything's in place in order for you guys. So be patient.
Be a little bit patient.
You have to be patient.
Have to.
Imagine if you were in their shoes, right? And then I think they would all kind of like click in.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But, we'll quickly go through Covers Trifle. Oh, my gosh.
So is that trifle?
Trifle. Stop sending us food, please.
But do.
And then we've got Extras by Eve, who is a styling, grays and gifts company. And then we've got SA Signature Arts. So if you're looking for that perfect signature artwork to go up on your wall, then you can do that with signature arts. Guys, also, you can check out, I will be posting every single day as much as I can. So please, guys, I remember I still do have a family to take care of. But please, it's simple.
Yeah.
Just like and share.
Yeah.
Or you don't have to share, like. If you feel like someone may potentially want to use the service, tag them in. I know it gets a little bit messy when you're sharing 10 million things on your page. So, if you do have
We all know that at some point during your day, you're lying on the couch or on your bed just scrolling through Facebook. Everyone does it. I do it. So just take that time instead just to like and share people's pages. And I just want to say a huge shout out to Georgie. Georgie's saying, amen. That's right. Our small businesses wear many hats of the corporate businesses, and shout out to our small local Pacifica businesses. And Georgie had a really, really packed weekend as well with our brothers Lorenzo and Asiata, and they were actually at the MVP. So the Mega Vax Pacific event out in Mount Smart Stadium.
That was massive. So a shout out to, of course, the brothers Lorenzo and Asiata, who represented Blue TV well. As always, they brought the vibe on screen over the weekend.
And I saw you guys dancing. I saw Lorenzo dancing, Asiata, and Georgie, I saw you too.
But a massive shout out to everyone that's organised that. And I think they've had this massive push with the vax. Now here as well, we wanted to do the massive push as well for the vax. For local businesses. Also, just a reminder, Bluwave. The Bluwave Empire have upped their game, and they are providing you with your personalized gifts. You name it, we've got it.
Blueprint. Yay.
Blueprint. Gosh, if you want to advertise as well, send it through our sales team. I say sales team with an S, but there's actually one person that does everything. So send it through if you want advertising. What else? Photos.
To be honest, everything is done at Bluwave. So whatever you want done, just send an email to the Bluwave team. And if we can't do it, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to point you in the right direction. But Eddie has commented saying that he would like to plug Lorenzo's shirtless dancing skills and also Ace and his singing B skills. He said primo, so well done. And also shout out to Sosene, who is watching from Sydney, Australia.
Sup to everyone that's watching from Sydney. But yes, once again, a massive shout out to those hearts and souls who always support local. But yeah, I know that it's been difficult. I know for our small businesses, for our small business as well, Vaitolo Celebrations, it's been quite difficult as well. So show a little patience, because there isn't really terms and conditions around COVID. So just a reminder, please just be patient.
And do you know what I really like about local businesses is that the products and services you find at local businesses very, very different from the products that you will find in store at Sylvia Park. And you are bound to find the most beautiful hidden gems, the most beautiful hidden gems at these local businesses. And it's always a nice thing to give someone something special and something unique, especially for Christmas. So yeah, do that.
Yeah, look, again, if you do need to find something, there's food. Did you know that there's a lawn mowing service as well?
Is there?
Clothing. Yeah, I just messaged. So I'll be
I like that.
sharing.
It's our S's. Today our S's are not working, guys.
So I will be sharing more of the local businesses on Bear's promo page. So I'll send out all the details. So I'm actually quite, I've been asking my husband to mow the lawns. He's like, oh, it's raining. So now I'm going to pay someone else to do it. So he's not telling me it's not going to be raining tomorrow once I get someone organized to mow the lawns. So, yeah, it's been quite interesting. There's been so many local brands, gift packages. I'm actually really excited for this Christmas. I'm kind of just going to do what's best for my family and support local because, yeah, I know we've been hit hard, right?
Yeah, because guys, I am going to remind you that 26,774 businesses have been wiped off the New Zealand Companies Office Registrar in the last 8 months. So let's not add to those numbers and instead support local businesses. Yeah. Any little part that you can do, I'm sure will be greatly, greatly appreciated.
Yeah. I mean, I know our decor events companies, I know myself personally, our business, we have dropped our numbers. So like the government, they've put a cap on, 25, I think it is, to celebrate at each event, and I'll give you an explanation on why it was important for us to also adjust to these numbers. If we're celebrating 5, I think normally in a Samoan wedding or birthday, there's about 500 plus guests that turn up to the event, and I think it's important that we also think of our young ones. Our babies who are not vaccinated, who are not protected from COVID. So we've actually adjusted our numbers and we will be dropping our numbers as well so that we can accommodate to a smaller, more intimate birthday celebration or wedding, purely based on the fact that we also need to remember to protect our kids. And I think everyone moving forward needs to remember that we also as a business need to make these decisions, not because we're following, the guidelines from the government and we don't want to accommodate, purely based on the fact that we need to protect our ainga as well and our whānau. So, we're never going to eliminate Delta. So, yeah.
No, definitely not. Now, Pea, you are probably not aware of this, but Counties Manukau Police have posted on their Facebook page there is, unfortunately, a missing child. So our producer is going to put a photo up of the missing child. And this is what the Counties Manukau Police post says. It says, Counties Manukau Police are appealing to the public for sightings of a missing boy in Papakura. Is it Corey Owen? Corley Owen, aged 9, went missing after leaving an address on Westleydale Place overnight at around 3 a.m. His current whereabouts is unknown, and police are carrying out a number of inquiries in the Papakura area to locate him. Corley Owen was wearing white shorts and a t-shirt and was barefoot when he left the address. Police are appealing to the public for any sightings of a boy matching his description. Anyone with information is asked to phone 105, quoting file number 211115/0354. So guys, please keep an eye out for the missing young boy. And if you are in Papakura or nearby, maybe just even take a drive around and see if you can spot him. He is only 9 years old and he was left with no shoes. And yes, if we can find him ASAP, that would be great.
It's really sad. Oh I have a 9-year-old, so I don't even want to. Yeah. So guys, please, if you are, if you can in any way help, please assist the police counties Manukau with the information. Producer Rams and Ryan have posted up the photo on there as well, and we will definitely share on our platforms as well. Otherwise, look, man, it's been quite a long.
It has been a long day, but I think what we can take away from these struggling times is that during these struggling times, our communities really do come together to support each other. And I think that in itself is just a very heartwarming thing to see and to feel. So thank you everyone again for supporting us, for supporting all our guests that we have on the show, and for your continued support, because I'm sure that after this show, you're going to go onto their Facebook pages and like, share and love. They'll be amazing, guys. But, you know, it's just great to see that communities do come together when we need it the most.
You know, you've said it all. We're so powerful together, and you know, it doesn't cost much. No. It doesn't. It really doesn't. It's free. It's actually free to like, to share, and you know, share an encouraging message to our local businesses, and just to everyone. Just be kind. You actually do not know what they're going through and the kind of battles that they're going through, because a lot of our strong people are struggling, but they are still trying to get through. But we've got a little giveaway here. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Guys, here we have it. If you are looking for someone to gift a beautiful present and you need to print anything, guys, guess what? Blueprint is now available to customize your Christmas gift. And I tell you, these are the types of gifts that you want to be able to give this Christmas, because it's the
photo
memories,
lasts forever.
Yeah. Creating, you know, those memories. You know, I think gone are the days where we do those boring gifts, average gifts. Don't give average gifts this year. Give something that's going to mean something. Give something from your heart, like this. It's like this, like a family portrait. But guys, hit up the team, our awesome sales team here at Blueprint. This is what you'll be getting, and you can hang it up and it will last forever. So send your messages through to Bluwave Messenger or to our amazing sales team. But this is the beautiful owner of Pacific 40. We're going to end our show off with that. But, guys, sorry.
Laura.
My bad, it's Laura. I didn't check the photo for it. Laura, the beautiful owner of the Pacific Business Hub. Here we go. Guys, give someone the gift of, you know, love and something meaningful. Don't be average this year, guys. But that's us. Tomorrow we've got all of our guests lined up for this week, so don't forget to tune in Monday to Friday. Right after this, we've got the brother Lorenzo talking up the health sector. Health. You know what? That didn't even make sense, eh? I'm so.
It made enough sense, I reckon.
Fogging up. And then straight after Asiata, we've got the.
Straight after Lorenzo, we have the brother Asiata now, guys. Honestly, tune into their shows because it's always a good show every single time. But thank you again so much for tuning in today. And yes, the takeaway message for the day is to like, follow, share your local business, support each other as much as we can. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a very blessed Monday, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
God bless.
Telephone voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight here to Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
Ole si tūlanga pitusili o le tāua. Ole lafo me o le pepa tala o loa. Ona whaangale e whaatau o loa e au ngā mo le ainga.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai ai le sa sunga fua tau e lesi sa.
Le fia foi sa we mo mawina le foi au nang fo e ala mai le talo for voucher. Ila wana whaakau ma me te mga orai ile voucher.
Tai mo le talo for voucher ua maua le apasusi o sewa fine. So se paro loa whaingo pie a me se le te wherua i mana telefoni tai mi uma. Ai lo le lafo me le cash o na inu e lor tamao le ainga.
Whaatea tu lava le talo for voucher mo le foi au nang fo whaatai. Ma loa langa le tampai.
Tai talo for voucher. Teki talo for voucher.
tua ma le au nanga mo tau sa mo service station nei tona I matu. Ma tau te utuina lo ta vale ma le tele unisi o matu au nanga ese ese. Ai le ngata foi le ma tau te sia ke ina fo ilo ta vale. Siapa lah yang voice wow mau lah ucapan. Apa itu yang vai pak ulusa? Awalnya telepon, matu te siapa lah yang voice mau lah ucapan. Molo no posila pia. Mua tapi lah ucapan le peaut. Tapi lah telefon ni tai meu tu ina lah ucapan. Mana baenga mulu. Mana tua fo. E matua I whaasaina, lo tau maftapa ai no fuanga whapeni. Mata Samoa, ore mata mo Samoa. Mato te fia e au na pia mo o Samoa. Maftaile fia mai. We'll see you again. God bless.